Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Korean Fluency Journey. After a long break, I'm back again with a video that I hope will help you improve your Korean or make your learning process easier. So today, I would like to talk about some common Korean errors that most Korean learners make. Well, when I was learning Korean for the first time, I was also making these mistakes and I wasn't aware because it is a little bit different from your language, your native language. That's why sometimes it might be difficult for some people to get those rules and to understand them. That's why the reason is why I wanted to make this video is because I had an experience teaching some students, especially from Russian-speaking countries, and their native language is Russian. And one common mistake that most of them made during classes was about some like grammatical rules that do not exist in Russian language. So that's why I just wanted to make this. Maybe it's also applicable to students whose native language is English or who are fluent in English and are familiar with English grammar. So yeah, let's get started. I don't want to talk too much, just want to explain, and I hope that after this video, you will be able to make sentences and sound more natural in Korean. Well, I'm not going to cover these topics today. I mean, I will be covering only the first one in part one, conjugation of adjectives when adjectives are used before nouns. And in the next video, I'm going to talk about the ending your sentence with appropriate ending particles. Like it is also different from English. We can just use the verbs, right? Adjectives or nouns without any endings in the end of the sentence. But the Korean is a little bit different. So yeah, we're going to talk about that in my next video. But today we are just going to concentrate on the adjectives. Well, so conjugations of adjectives before nouns. Sorry, I made a mistake here. It should be not verb, but it should be nouns. Um, well, there are two sentences here. My friend is smart, and I have a smart friend. When you make this sentence in English, there's no difference, right? Smart, smart. So there's nothing changed in the word, in the adjective smart. So you can use smart whether it's in the regardless of the position in the sentence, right? So if it's at the end of the sentence or in the middle of the sentence, it doesn't matter. You just use the word, the adjective smart. But Korean is a little bit different. So if we translate it into Korean, my friend is smart. 제 친구는 똑똑해요. Or you can also use 제 친구는 똑똑합니다. So as you can see here, you use like 요 or 합니다 because the smart is at the end of the sentence. And now let's look at the second sentence. I have a smart friend. 저는 똑똑한 친구가 있습니다. So here you have the adjective smart plus a noun friend because smart is related to noun, describes the noun friend. So in this case, you cannot say 저는 똑똑해요 친구가 있습니다 or 저는 똑똑합니다 친구가 있습니다. This is grammatically incorrect. So that's why you should change or conjugate the adjective um, and use another form if you want to use adjective before nouns. So that's why there's a rule for that. So when you want to use an adjective before nouns or to describe nouns, you need to add to the basic form of adjectives either ni은 or 은 particle. So it depends on the last letter. If it's consonant, you need to add 은. If your word or adjective ends with a vowel sound or vowel letter, so you need to end ni은. So I will explain more through the examples. Yeah, here are the examples. So we have the adjective 작다. 작다, it's small. So we want to use this now adjective before noun. So we need to change, right, into the right form. So the stem root, yeah, 잣, and plus 은 and 작은, it will become 작은 because 기역 is a consonant letter. And the examples 작은 집, 작은 학교, 작은 차, 작은 집, 작은 학교, 작은 차. And the word, my favorite word in Korean, 예쁘다, 예쁘다. So the same. 예쁘 is the root of the adjective, or yeah, plus 니 because is a vowel letter, and it becomes 예쁜 and plus noun. So when you use 작은 or 예쁜, these forms, you should always add a noun. So you cannot just say or end your sentence with this form without noun. It's incorrect. It's wrong. So always keep in mind that you need to use a noun after these adjectives. I mean, these forms, 작은, 예쁜, or any other adjectives. And examples, 예쁜 사람, 예쁜 친구, 예쁜 집. So as you can see, the form 예쁜 is followed by the 사람, 예쁜 친구, 예쁜 집. So yeah. But there is but when you want to use these adjectives without a noun, just at the end of the sentence, like in these examples, you do not have to um, add any other particles into the adjective. For example, my house is big. Korean is interesting. So big and interesting, as you can see, are at the end of the sentence, these adjectives, and they don't have any nouns after them, right? My house is big, Korean is interesting. So in these cases, you can just say 제 집은 커요. 제 집은 커요. So you do not have to say 제 집은 큰. It's wrong. Or Korean is interesting. 한국어가 재미있어요. 한국어가 재미있어요. You cannot say 재미있는. But you can say interesting Korean or big house. In that case, it will be 큰 집, 재미있는 한국어. But when you want to use at the end of the sentence, please remember that they are not used with 민 or 은 particles, just are used as a verb, right? 뭐 어요 or 큽니다, 재밌습니다, and etc. And I have prepared some practice exercises. So these are the sentences in English, and you can translate into Korean. You can also use the dictionary. If you already know these words, try to translate into Korean by uh, using today's rule. This might be a very simple rule, but when you want to write something in Korean, because when we write, we use lots of adjectives, right, to describe a situation, a person, or some kind of condition. So in that case, most students, me as well, including, make some mistakes, not because they are not familiar with these rules, but this rule doesn't exist in our language, in our native language. So that's why it's a common mistake among other like Russian speakers or English speakers and any other languages, I guess. Yeah. So a small village, beautiful clothes, a kind person, Korean fluency journey channel is very useful. So these are 4 sentences. You can write your answers in the comment box into the to this video. I will look at them and then check. Yeah. So today we covered one of the common errors made by Korean learners uh, about adjectives, adding adjectives and particles to the adjectives. So I hope that you found this video useful. And if you have any other questions or suggestions or any topics that you want me to explain or that makes you feel confused whenever you study Korean, then let me know in the comment box or through my Instagram account. So yeah, I would be really happy to um, make videos or yeah content about those topics. So I have lots of topics to introduce and to explain. So I think this will be how to say my first try. So it also depends on the reaction, your response. So I will be happy if you like and subscribes to my channel. And yeah, good luck with your studies of Korean language. And thank you very much for subscribing, for following, and for always supporting me. Thank you very much. 감사합니다. 또 봐요.